What's up, my AoE anarchists? Risen Dragon here, back after about a week or two of not doing much of anything. And there's reasons, life, those sorts of things. But today we're going over a new Civ, well, to us at least, that being the Romans. And they are a civilization that I've really started to get into. They've got some fun strategies. They're a bit tricky to play for beginners and stuff, but I do think that there's enough upside to them that even beginners can get a good shot at it. So they are an infantry civ. Their villagers gather, build, and repair 5% faster. Their galley line and dromons have +1/+1 pierce armor. Infantry receives double effect from blacksmith armor upgrades, so that's really cool. And scorpions cost 60% less gold, so they're a little bit more cost effective as far as that's concerned. Our unique units are the Centurion, which is a cavalry, which plays very much into our game, and the Legionary, which is basically the upgrade from the Longswordsman. So it is, let's see. Oh yeah, so it's a lot more powerful than your two-handed swordsman. But yeah, so those are the unique units. The unique techs are the ballistas, which scorpions fire 33% faster, galley line has +2 attack, and then Comitatensis, militia line, knight line, and centurions train 50% faster and receive a charge attack. So that's a really fun one to have. And the team bonus is Scorpion line minimum range is reduced. So your Scorps become really, really powerful, and we want to get up to castle as quickly as we possibly can. Do we do it in our game? Nah, not really. But let's go through their tech tree and see what they got. They pretty much their archers are not the greatest. In fact, you should probably stay away from the archers as far as Romans are concerned. They do get the heavy cav upgrade, but that's kind of marginal at best. They do get their full complement of barracks and their upgrades save for supplies and gambesons. Squires is cool. Obviously, arson comes into play later. Their stable is not very stable, but Centurion does kind of make up for it a little bit. You get your Scout Cav, Light Cav. They don't have the Hussar upgrade. We do get Bloodlines and Husbandry, so those are cool to have. You don't get your Paladin upgrade, so they're not the greatest as far as stables are concerned. But if we take a look at the Centurion upgrade versus the Cavalier upgrade, 12 attack, 120 hit points with 2 armor and 2 pierce armor to start. So we'll take a look at that right now, actually. Let's scroll all the way over to the Castle. Centurion is 13, and then the Elite goes up to 15 for attack. And, of course, Comitatensis can definitely help there. Ballistas, of course, there, too. All right, so back to this. There we go. Siege Workshop. You don't get your Siege Onager, which is a little bit but we do get the fully upgraded Rams and your fully upgraded Scorps, which is what we want with the Romans because of the fact that we do get the gold discount from the heavy Scorps. And siege towers, of course. Now, everything except for Bracer, so we definitely want to stay away from archers and stuff there. They don't get the mail armor, but that kind of balances out because of the fact that the whatchamacallit, they have the armor upgrades that come built into the game. So infantry receives double effect from blacksmith armor upgrades. That's what we're looking for. So we have all these upgrades, but again, the only thing for archers, like, again, just stay away from archers. But we do want to get these going because obviously, your town centers need the attack and stuff. I always go for the range upgrades. Doc They've got some pretty interesting choices. Let's see. They get the full upgrade for the Galleon, the Droman. They get a fast fire ship. Dry dock, shipwright is also a key thing to have. They do get careening, which is okay. As far as university is concerned, they don't get heated shot, they don't get treadmill crane, nor do they get arrow slits or bombard tower, but they get everything else. Siege engineers is going to be a big one to have, especially also too with chemistry. Almost get our full upgrades for towers, not quite with the keep. We've already done the Centurions and the Comitatenses. Conscription is in sappers as well. Their monastery is not too bad, but the problem that they're missing is sanctity, so our monks are a little bit weaker. Heresy, that's also a big one. Theocracy is another one that is important, but we do get block printing, we do get redemption, those sorts of things. So we do have the town center, have all the upgrades there. No stone shaft mining, no two-man saw, but we do get the heavy crop rotation and stuff. So overall, with the Romans, we tried the strat in the game where we try to get to Scorps as quickly as possible, and then we go into Centurions to kind of support the Scorps, and we kind of go from there. So please stick around. Hope you enjoy the game. Pointers are needed. Never mind my wife and kids. They are tending to the cat. All right. Let's get into the game. And we're gonna pick it up in the Dark Age. Now, with any build, and especially with the build that we're trying to pull off, the Celts build that I had where we send 4 to wood and then just kind of the rest to food. That's actually not a bad strategy with the Romans either, because of the fact that you want to make sure that you have enough wood for both the scorpions as well as the food production that comes from the wood. So anyways, let's see what we see. Get a house built. Did we get housed a little bit? We might have. But we sent 2 people after the rhino. That was a bit dangerous. But I've been trying to get a little bit better with the rhino and whatnot with the hunt and stuff. So they idle RTC a little bit. Then we go up to feudal. Not a bad transition there. 45 seconds worth of idle time. Pat on the back. Not nearly as bad as some of my other ones. So for this particular one, we wanted to go, I wanted to go a little bit more of a militia rush, because in the other game I tried the fast castle, or the game before this, I should say, I tried a fast castle and it didn't really work. So I thought, all right, well, let's go with a, let's just go with the standard rush. And as you see, they hit feudal before we did. Not a bad gig, but they harass us a little bit and go from there. Yeah, and by the way, we're up against None and Null, who is a player from Chile, and we're up against the Huns, which is a cavalry-based civilization. So, trying to get a little bit of defense there against the cavalry. See, they have 1 cav in our base. They try to go. Oh no, I thought they tried to take care of that Ville there, but they did not. So there's the spears right there. We want to get ready for them. I was a very bad boy in this game. Didn't get my eco upgrades. So, that was something. As you can see, they're ready. They're really going up to, almost ready to go up to castle already, whereas we're just kind of biding our time and making hay while the sun shines, so to speak. But, yeah. So they go man-at-arms. Oh yeah, we did a quick little raid in their town, by the way, I think. Hold on a sec. Where'd we go here? Yeah, we did a quick little raid, just to kind of get their attention and be like, hey, we're here. And you see they chase us away, and just enough to make them a bit nervous. But anyways, alright, let's take off the fog ore. Alright, so we get, no, we don't have a second lumber camp. I don't know why we did that way. Oh, that was a terrible idea on my part. Oh, don't want to do that. Just ignore that I did that. Alright, but anyways. So here we just kind of bide our time a little bit. We just make sure that the town center keeps rolling. Again, with the efficiency, not the greatest, but theirs isn't the greatest either. So, yeah, probably could have used a little bit of an advantage there. Now we do get the armor upgrades. We do get the forging upgrades. Don't get the barding upgrades quite yet. We do build a stable because of the fact that we can get the bloodlines and all those sorts of things. So they go up to castle way before we do. But as you can see, just they don't really have the same economy as us. We have more vills than them, and our army is slightly better, and we've got a better economy. So, and also, we're walled off. They're not. Now here, oh well, I saw this, but that's okay. And we finally get a second lumber camp going, and so on and so forth. Now I should have been going for some more horsies here, but I was just kind of like just trying to focus on the task at hand. They go up to castle, they get wheelbarrow. Yeah, we raid again. Get a little bit of action going there. We do take out a few of their guys. They don't have the same armor upgrades as us. We don't really focus on anything. We do go up to castle, by the way. We get bloodlines going. And we do get some bills on stone. Take out a bunch of their vills, by the way. Just enough to make them nervous. Alright. So we eventually go up to castle. Oh, there's a gap there. We realize it, and we go from there. Now, we do build a castle kind of right here. Not the greatest spot, I think, but map control-wise, we're cutting them off, and eventually we do go to this area here. What do they have for their upgrades? Yeah, see, they don't have any upgrades. We do. We have lots of upgrades, actually. That goes up, and also we build a siege workshop when we get our scorps going. And we do get we get a knight or two in there. Centurions, I believe, start coming in soon, but you're gonna start to see the and they see that we have a castle, and they run away. But yep, we start getting the scorps going. We don't get a discount on the wood, but as you see, there's that. Now we also, what do we do here? And I took out one of our spears, but that's okay. So you want to try to go as heavy into the scorps as you possibly can. And I think... Oh yeah, we do get the chain barding armor, which is very good. We don't go Centurions quite yet. We do focus a lot on the... we do sell some food for gold, so we can start cranking some stuff out. I should have gone fast imp here. I do go ballistas, though. That's the key. I should have gone... I had enough to go imp there, I think, with a little bit of market manipulation. And the scorps kind of do their thing. They do get the castle set up, but... Idle TC, not too bad either. We do get the long swordsman upgrade, and they wander right under the castle. I lose a ton of scorps here. But we get the pikeman upgrade, and yeah, not a bad gig. But notice too, our economy is so much better. Even though the Vil count is roughly equal, we're just so far ahead. And I send the... not realizing that there's a TC here. I lose a couple pikes. Actually, no, I only lose one. But the Scorps just wandered right under the castle, and the Centurions go in. They start trying to take them down. Yeah, we get some rams going, too. Wheelbarrow coming in for us. They kind of overreact a little bit. That. Take out their mill. Sure, take that. Whatever. Alright, so we get the rams going. As you can see, they've got the... Yeah, and again, we just lost a lot to the... We do get the rams in, and the castle doesn't go down, but we do take out a bunch of their bills. They take out a bunch of our scorps, though. Again, oof. We're getting better. We have a second castle, though, and we get Centurions going, and that is really cool to see right there. They also get Tarkin. They get some Tarkans going, but they never really get humming. We go to the castle. We actually take the castle head on, because they don't have murder holes. So, that's kind of a big deal. And look at the armor on these things. Oof, that's pretty boss right there. And Scorps come in, and they kind of do their support thing. And do we take down the castle here? I don't think we do, but... Notice they still have spears and regular skirms, so that's really important as well. We do lose quite a bit under... Oh, but we do take down the castle. So... Do I have a university yet? No, I don't. There, I almost resigned the game. Sorry about that. I almost resigned back there because I saw the score kind of getting closer, and I was like, am I actually gonna win this? But I go up to Imp, and they don't, and they're floating a ton of wood. Where am I getting attacked? Right. Stuff. Alright, well anyways. And I do get another castle going. Kind of like, almost mirroring what they're doing. Get a second. I have 4 TCs going. And each of them are going. Look at that. I just spammed a ton of Vils. And, yeah. Just, that's a key right there. You want to make sure you're spamming a lot of Vils. And do I go immediately to the... Oh, no, I can't go immediately with the Trebs because... Oh, there I go. I do get conscription. I try to get a daring here, trying to mine under their castle, but it does not work. And I lose my first 3 Vils. I lose those Vils at least. Did I get a university yet? No, I don't. I still don't. But I get Trebs. I do get the Trebs going. And just regular Scorps at this point, but then the Centurions for support. Underneath the castle, that Treb stays up. Got a micro quite a bit with the, yeah. The Scorps just kept wandering under the castle, and I kept taking them down. So the Treb comes, we have 3 Trebs coming in. Scorpion. I do get the heavy upgrade relatively soon, but not quite. Alright. They take down another one of their castles. They've got the halberds, but skirms. They don't have upgrades. That's the big thing is, they don't have the upgrades. And the castle goes down again. They try to take down my trebs, but it doesn't quite work. And now the heavy scorps are upgraded. There we go. Yeah, look at these things. These things just are relatively beast. But again, they just wander under. You gotta remember to make sure that they're set to like defense or something like that. Remember, their minimum range is reduced too. Range is reduced, not rage, range. So. And we also get the chemistry upgrade coming in. You want to make sure that these get upgraded as much as they can. And we get more trebs, more scorps. They take down a treb, but the centurions are doing their bit too. The sun's playing outside. That's why the dog is doing what it's doing. Never mind. All right, so trebs come in. They start taking down their production buildings. I think we eventually do go for the tiny seed. But as you can see, the scorps really do a great job covering for the trebs, and the centurions just wipe up what's left. A little bit too much idling, I think, with my armies, but... And I say good game. Right. Not our best game, but we got it done. And also, we did get siege engineers at the very end. As far as our society was concerned, that's the only place they really beat us. The tech was we were miles ahead, so as well as the military too. They didn't get any raisings. They only had a few eco kills. The army high was obviously higher for them, but we had better value. Let's see, they collected more relics. We also had some relics towards the end. Didn't get the monk play going. They beat us to feudal. They beat us to castle. We beat them to imp by about 4 minutes. That is a big advantage. We also had more vills and actions per minute. They had us by a mile. Got to get better at that. Got to get my hotkeys down. But anyways, so the big thing with this build is in the Dark Age, you do want to go, I think, with a Celts type build, because, and what I mean by that is this: get people on wood, get like 4 on wood before you get your 10 vills. So basically, you get your 6 vills on the sheep, put 4 on wood, and then you can just kind of go from there. I do think that a wood heavy setup, or a wood heavy setup is required for the Romans, at least in the Dark Age and Feudal Age, so you can get a big wood advantage build up, and you can even go fast castle and just start wrecking. But in fact, we did try that in the previous game, and I might just even post that game later. Just so you can see what I tried to do and where I went wrong and all that stuff. So I think we'll do that tomorrow, I think. But anyways, hope you liked the game. I certainly felt really good about it. Felt pumped afterwards. Please pay attention to Twitch. I just played my set against Soulskeeper for the Noble Community Cup. And hope you can check that out. So until next time, see you on the battlefield. Happy hunting. Have a good day, everybody.